Okay, two things. Number one, God's gonna inspire you to start doing things that you're gonna feel like, okay, the people will laugh at me, people will give me the side eye. And in those moments, you have to remind yourself that your commitment is to your heart. You gotta train yourself to not give a fuck about what anyone else is thinking, because you have to start give a fuck about your own heart, like a hard fuck, about your own heart. It's like, it's gonna feel like, okay, why is God inspiring me to do things that feels like embarrassing, that feels so like, or my, why is my inner child wanting to do certain things that are embarrassing, that people will give me certain kind of looks and weirdness. And but you gotta, in those moments, tell yourself, have this conversation about yourself, like that inner dialogue with yourself, that I give a fuck about my own heart. I care about my own heart. I care so deeply about my own creativity. And when you are born in this world to do something big, to stand out, to lead, you will be inspired in such a way that initially it will feel like that, like, why are people laughing at me, why are people making fun of me? And like, you would be making brave choices, risk, like you don't know what's gonna happen next. And in those moments, people are gonna be doubting you, people are gonna be laughing at you, people are gonna be like, oh, let's wait for her downfall, or let's wait for his downfall. Stay focused, stay in your own energy. I have observed that, being with nature, being with journal, being with yourself, and if you are lucky, be around people who have been through that process, because they will see you, they will support you in keep moving forward. Otherwise, everybody else, they will try to put fears into you, you know and the path of the creativity, path of you becoming the biggest leader, the most powerful leader, the path of you becoming, or like coming in alignment with your wildly creative and magnetic and magical and powerful and wealthy self of you, the path of it, the process of it, it is in that process you are gonna be making, doing things and falling back, and it's gonna look weird out and all those things. But it's just a natural part of the process. It doesn't mean that you're falling. In fact, the opposite, you are rising. But if you're surrounded by wrong people, they will, the way they will train your perspective, or like, what do we say, convince you that you are on the wrong path and all. No, because the way people, being around certain people who we have in our environments, they shape us. That's why this place on the earth, so many stars have forgotten, stars, you and me and all the other human beings, we are stars, but they have forgotten themselves. And when we are learning to remember our own divinity and our own magic, other people who have forgotten their own magic and their own divinity, they will try to convince you. And look at you and us, we also forgot. Why did we forget that? Because we were surrounded by people who made us doubt, or who installed self doubt in us by, it's our parents, children, I'm saying, like other children that we were around growing up, or teachers who were not wise enough. So you gotta, like, really protect your, become fierce protector of your own inner child's happiness, joy and creativity. That period of isolation, don't run away from it. In fact, take yourself in that, or if God is creating that, goddesses, gods, is creating that for you, go into it, because it's magic. It's gonna help you a lot in your evolution, in your alignment to that, magical self of you. Yeah, so like, have that inner dialogue with yourself. I give a fuck about my own heart. I give a fuck about my creativity. I'm gonna protect it. Yeah, no, and that's me. For example, me, when my inner child inspires me to wear different kind of outfits, I do that. And for me, it's a big thing and a new thing, because nobody in my family lineage, where I come from, where I live right now as well, like, it's not, no one wears different kind of outfit. They are very, people wear clothes that reflects fear. Okay, fear, like, okay, oh, I can't wear that, I can't experiment and all. But like your soul, and you will, the more you evolve, you would want to experiment with your hair, with your dress and all of that, the way you dress. So when my inner child inspires me to do dress differently, it has been my training ground. When I follow that inspiration and take my dog out for a walk, literally that 1 hour of walk is my training period of becoming bulletproof, to not give a fuck about people, and that helps me in my business, that is training me. It's just, and like, you will also be trained in your process, the way that, I remember this guy who was doing that, that sales 1 to 1. And I don't know, like, whether he succeeded in that or how much he made or not. But what it did was that his confidence to talk to people, different kind of people, that God trained him. That you do this for this small period of time and it will train you. And it's very powerful, it's very powerful, the way in your process it will be unique. I'm just here reminding you, when this happens, you let it, you let that process happen for you, and you go into it. Like, whatever you're, the way you feel like, oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna look so weird, oh my god, people are looking at me weird, people are making faces, people are so disappointed in me, that means you are doing the right thing. You are being the glitch in the matrix. You are not here to conform, you are here to, create that like glitch and destruction, which opens people's mind. Why do people get angry and look at you weird? Because it's like the perspective that they have held, that kept them caged, and like kept them like, when I say caged, I mean connection. It kept to, in order to be connection with their own family, with their own old friends, they have to stay small. So now when they see you, and they're like, there is a glitch in their mind, so that's the reaction you get, like side eye, and like, what does she think, who does she thinks she is, who does he think he is? When all these things are happening, you are on the right path, you are doing the gods and goddesses work, you are doing what you're meant to do. Okay, so keep doing. And another second thing that I wanted to share with you, that right now, like, if you have been watching my video, I couldn't pay my rent this month, and it is just like too much stress was going on, and I asked for extra days. First I asked for 5 days, then I couldn't, and then I asked for extra 14 days, and in which like 12 days are already over and 2 days are left. And it's been really, panicky. And I was, today, to get a water bottle also, I was thinking, because there was like the water purifier here in the building where I stay, and there's just one water purifier, so we go downstairs and fill up our water bottle, and then we drink or cook food. Okay, so that got destroyed, not destroyed, but it got, like, something happened to it, and I was very scared to ask even my landlord to, like, fix it, because if I go and ask, and what if she says like, where's your rent and all of that? So I couldn't even ask. So I had like very little money left, and in which I got the, like, few bananas and water bottle, and now I have just the money for bananas, 4 more bananas, that's all. And I was like, oh my god, how am I going to drink water, how I'm going to drink food, and all these things. And how I am keeping myself going is knowing that God and goddesses have bigger plans for me. They don't want me to die hungry, they don't want me to be homeless, they don't want me to suffer. They have bigger plans for me. And I was transforming, like, I was having this conversation with myself, that with God by my side, goddesses by my side, I can't lose. And I refuse to believe that this is what is gonna happen. Because when we are met with things like this, no, or situations like this, it is very easy that life to believe that, our perception becomes like, oh my god, life is against me, I'm gonna, or we have like all these kind of fears that we start to believe. But no, this, your inner dialogue with yourself should be of power. And that is how I'm, there's this momentum that I feel when I keep affirming to myself, like, mm, goddesses are with me. I refuse to believe that. I just don't believe. I don't know what's next, I don't know the solution, but I also know that this is not true. This is not true that God wants me to be homeless, or goddesses will not support me, guide me, or lead me. I definitely know goddesses will lead me to something extraordinarily magical and beautiful. I just know this. I just know it. And but I don't know the how. I don't know what's next. I don't know it, but I know that goddesses will lead me to something beautiful. And I'm curious to see how that happens and what happens. And this is my attitude, and this is what happens when you make that unknown choice and all. It's very unknown, but it's just unknown, and unknown is where magic happens. Okay, so just I am sharing this with you to just remind you, if whatever, whoever needs to hear this story, in their path, so that they feel courageous or whatever. Yeah, anyway, you can book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me to move through your, like, for psychic guidance, intuitive guidance, spiritual guidance, or to move through fears and limitations, and, like, clearing away the energy blocks, and for journaling sessions. And in like that session of 40 minutes, whatever you need for your next, evolution, you will receive that guidance. Whatever you need to hear, whatever meant to happen, or like if you are you need to process the emotions, yeah, just, yeah, if God is guiding you, ask God. If God is guiding you, leading you, yeah, I'm your girl, I'm the one who will help you and support you on your path. Okay, and if you want to dive deeper, and wait. Okay, I was just seeing that, yeah. And by the way, when I went and saw, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, if you want to dive deeper and cultivate solid self love in your life, and become that person who moves in this world, how, like, God wants you to move, book a 12 weeks of my mentorship. With it will, so, like, we will dive so deep. I'm just, speaking very rushed. Anyway, we will dive really deep in my 12 weeks of mentorship, and unlock all the fears and limitations and the unprocessed feelings, emotions, and wounds, emotional wounds, that are stopping you from becoming your most confident, artistic, and creative self, and empowered self, or what is stopping you from going towards the money, the life, the fun that God wants you to have. We will work through them so that, you can progress forward. And intuitive therapy in my sessions is very powerful. I have not been trained in therapy, but I have a gift of it. I have an intuitive gift of it, and I truly believe that and I have done that throughout my life. So yeah, I'm just gonna honor that. And yeah, I can help you and support you in your journey from deep emotional wounds, deep sadness, grief, and, feeling unworthiness. I'm here to help you and support you. Link of everything is in my bio. You can also donate for my rent, food, and bills. Also, I want to talk to you about my magic paintings. When you keep my magic paintings around, they act as a magnet in your life to bring high vibrations, high frequency energy, positive shifts in your life. This my painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother Earth, thank you for guiding me, thank you for leading my way. When you keep this painting around, the energy of this painting is so powerful. It will bring that energy that you will start to move in this world, like, in a very confident way, in a very powerful way. And it's like, through so many things for me happened in this year. I made this painting in January, and after that, it was just back to back, so many things happened, but the magic of this painting kept me going. It showed me what I'm capable of, and I became that braver, confident version of me. It's just so powerful, really, really powerful. And yeah, also you can hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting for you, which will bring extraordinary magic in your life, success, fame, harmony, and your unique life. The like heaven on earth, your unique on earth that God has planned for you. I'll channel a painting that will help you embody that or bring that energy in your life. It's, yeah, it's magic. It's magic. Everything is in my bio. I'm just thinking if I have to share anything else. Yeah. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I love you. I'm here for you. Look at my cute outfit also. Ta-da!